a post yesterday on the CK2 forums. Geez, it was started on Monday. So I think this is what You Find Shift was talking about yesterday. That they're doing a new unjustified war CB that allows you to siege a single county upfront for a cost. Oh, geez, not even loading the game. Let's get that going, hey? Upfront cost of piety, prestige, or gold, depending on your religion or government form. He says ideally, he being Doomdark here, the head of game direction, he says ideally I'd like to replace the fabricate claim job with something else, maybe something to do with foreign embassies and arranging marriage or something to do with laws. Suggestions are welcome. However, we might decide to leave it there as it is. It still does have some uses. They're adding a new game rule for siege assaults. The options are unlimited, which works like before, so I guess that would be the current game state. On, which disables assaults against holdings at fort level 6 or above. And off, which disables assaults entirely. That's pretty interesting stuff. Because as it stands now, I can win almost any war in 6 to 8 months, right? Depending on if they have enough holdings in their territories that I can hit 100% occupation war score. I really thought that, I didn't think necessarily that assault holding had to be reworked, but I always thought that it would have had to be proportional to the amount of territory somehow, right? Such that I can't just get, you know, if you're sieging down holdings that that have 4 or 5% occupation value each, and you're assaulting them, you're losing very little troops. I think I like this, that over fort level 6 it turns off and you have to siege. It means you can still siege very quickly, but it does mean that so let's have a look here at some examples. We got fort level of 4.5, so I would still be able to assault this. 4.5, I'd still be able to assault that. At what point would I stop being able to assault it? This is fort level 13, right? Those Theodosian walls are doing real good. 8.5 fort level value. What else adds fort level? Castle fortifications. Keep does not. That's it, hey? Just the two of them. Just these two add fort level. So castle fortifications and castle walls. 0.5 and 1.0 is at 4.5, so it must be 3 base for castles. I imagine sort of where it's at. Anyway, we just finished defending a jihad, I think, and we were thinking about hitting them right back and picking up. I kind of like to hold on, or let him hold these, because they're so easy to assault down. I might just move these guys back over here. And let's get ready to hit the Arabian Empire for something else. I'm probably going to pick up... Well... I guess it doesn't really matter what, does it? I could go... Yeah, because there's no telling whether or not we're going to get a claim from that woman. There's literally no way to tell. This may never happen. Anyway, I'm probably going to hit them back for... I could just do Damascus. That would really erode his power base, I think. I mean, I think this is probably the most... I was gonna say highly developed county, but it actually kind of sucks, doesn't it? This is a real nice territory. Oh, this is Damascus. This is Al-Mafriq. Yeah, Damascus is actually pretty good. I might take this. That's looking pretty nice. And we're in pretty good position for it. I could give him the entire Empire Hispania. That's funny. He'll go, yes, Duchy of Thrace, yes, Duchy of Bohemia, no to Empire Hispania. Anyway, I'm not settling that guy. I can't figure out what's going on with this Diocezigi Kagan. It kind of seems like they're constantly under war of some kind. This is all Lithuania. This is Ungvar. Ungvar might actually be able to pick up something right here. I like that his capital's in it. Go back to Duchy view. There's all kinds of territory here I could pick up. Not a whole lot of really good choices. I mean, Pex looked like it was only... Well, Pex might be the best bet down here. Because it's at least 3 counties. And they're all pretty well developed. Pest only has 2, the other one being... Right, oh no. Maybe, is Pest really only... Nah, it's 3. And I own this one. We got Moravia here. But I wouldn't mind hitting him for this. The more I can chew off the coast, the less that I have coastal raiders, right? Well, that's been less of a problem lately. I guess what I'm going to do is probably chew him for Damascus right here. I mean, it's Damascus, or I start picking up more and more stuff in Armenia, right? It says Jerusalem on it, but it should say Israel now, shouldn't it? Anyway, that doesn't matter. I think... Is Israel a titular title? Yeah, I think it is. I think the Kingdom of Israel is actually a titular title. Yeah, no de jure vassal, so I'm just going to hold on to that, I guess. I wonder what the law is. It's got the right gender law and succession law, so I'm fine there. Okay, so... I think we just kind of let the clock run. I do want to get back into Hispania proper and fix this title before it gets out of control. Oh right, we do have some revolts going on. So we have a Breton-Lithuanian revolt, which is quite big. Tengri Uprising, which I think we can crush with Greece almost right away. What will the French revolt give me? Who is leading the French revolt right now? This kid, a Catholic Italian, revolted against a Scottish Zoroastrian that hates my guts. That's fine. That is just fine. Let's get them. I don't think he can land there, hey? No. I don't remember giving that to him. Maybe I did? Yeah, I totally gave it to him. Oh, that's nice, yeah. Hope you don't die immediately. Bridget and me have become friends? Sure, I guess. Loads and loads and loads and loads of new plotters. We got a mayor here with 16 grand on him. He flees. Let's mark him and move on. Count of Padua. Fled. Let's check his brother. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. One of you will give me money. Oh, it went to him eventually? That's funny. I thought I was going to keep bouncing back and forth between them. Oh geez, that was of Lyon? That could have been so risky. I didn't even realize what I was doing there for a second. Well, that is just too bad. I don't think she can have any more kids, so I'm not going to worry about it. Nice. Well, Ireland kind of sucks still, hey? Wait, what's the limit there? Maybe I ought to gather them all up in Nantes. I need to choose an apprentice. So, let's look at members of my dynasty with decently high learning. Who? Well, I got a Gandalfingi who's a bishop. This is the oldest guy in my family. Let's make him the apprentice. Oh, no, it won't let us. Has to be a direct vassal, I guess. I like this guy. Is he in succession? No, but he is. The Viceroy of Africa is like 6th in line, I think. Yeah. And he's 17. I can make him the apprentice. That at least gets him into the Hermetic Society and will preclude him from being part of any secret religious organizations. Oh, screw you, dude. I don't think I need you to be doing that anymore. Okay. I'm gonna hire a few more retinues, I think. Yeah. I don't know, 5 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much is that all together? 6K, hey? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing it right now, we'll do it later. I know there's actually an achievement for that. But for the time being, we'll leave it. I think that we're going to declare war for Damascus. Yeah. I'm actually losing a lot here. We got wrecked on the right flank. Oh wow, what the heck? What's going on here with the supply limit? Highway robber ban, minor depopulation. I guess it's because he's broke as fuck, hey? That shit just happened. Sicily? No, she's doing fine. I think I took a tick here. I think I took a tick here too. I'm just gonna leave these guys sieging. That's the mother of the one I've got marked. This slow fever here is really screwing me up, I think. Let's check if there's no one in that plot that I can invite. No one, hey? I think I saw there's a couple more ransoms. Damn. Well, it is what it is. %89% chance to get him, hey? So I need to hold this territory and stay Jewish for 4 more years. Nice. What's the supply limit down here? 12, hey? New king in Norway. Oh, what the hell? Seriously? Okay, so we got a little kid here, an older kid here. This might be a good choice. This guy, this one. We're gonna give it to this kid. And he's gonna like us a whole lot now, right? And when we go assign a guardian for him, he's gonna say, yes, absolutely, anyone you say. And I'm gonna say, I want you to go to the Viceroy of Africa. And that's what you're gonna do. Oh, why can't I give him heritage? Let's try this again with someone in my court this time. Directly in my court. And it looks like 2 people slipped out from Burgundy or something, right? Yeah, this... Ouch! Voraciously devoured. I need to turn off a bunch of these here. Alright, what's the supply limit here? 12k again? Alright, now can I request them to go heritage? There we are. Okay, so he's gonna go for peace. We'll just hit accept. We'll reorder all these holdings. Let the clock go for 1 day. Oh, give me some help, it says. No, that's fine. So this kid... Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. We're looking good. Let's transfer him a vassalage. Because there's a duke that I wanted to slide him, but it won't let me slide him. Why wouldn't it let me slide that to you? Burgundy, Brabant. Oh shit. It's not, it's counting Brabant, I think. Well, although the Duchy of Burgundy is his top level, I should totally be able to slide that under him. For crying out loud. Yeah, it just doesn't show up. Well, that's a little bit broke. Looks like, I think Luxembourg was independent. That's Austrasia. I can give Burgundy to Austrasia. Go figure. That's because of Brabant, right? Well, that's 2 under anyway, so I don't have to worry about Austrasia. Let's reorder these holdings. I probably shouldn't be doing the lower level ones, actually. Let's just get them in order. And figure out who we're going to give this territory to. Actually, I didn't even check these if these were right. They are. Lucky. These are so close. They're pretty much the same. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to give them, to make them, that was just autopilot. We have the all heir presumptive, but his... Oh, I'm highly suspicious of him now. His everything is incorrect. This guy, no fucking doubt, right? No, he says. Well, guess what? Yeah, you better believe it. So let's hope that works. So all of these are actually, the ones I'm doing second should be my lower level vassals, I believe. No, they report to him. Okay, so I guess it just depends. Anyway, we'll see what he does. I don't think I can usurp this title. Maybe I can. No, I cannot. Cannot usurp it before August 1990. Just go figure. Before this date, no usurping. It's illegal. Let's get these guys back on the coast. This should have more than enough for it, hey? 19, yeah, they're fine. Walk these guys over here. We're going to boat them up. We're going to go up to Britain. We're going to vacation in Britain. I don't actually think I need these mercenaries. I'm just going to dismiss them. And we need to pass out one more whoever. Ostrogothia, no, I kind of like him being available. Although that really doesn't matter. How about Nantes? Down here. Okay, yeah. Really? You? He's fine doing what he's doing. Let's just say yes. It doesn't matter. I feel like he lost a lot. Holy shit, the attrition down here is... Yeah, I know it. It's these other guys. What is going on here? 14k belong to the Arabic Empire. Who's he even fighting? Where does capital go, by the way? Oh, it went up here. Who is he even fighting? I don't know who he's fighting. He's just walking around with his army. Putting my, no, definitely not. Let's get these guys up here. We're gonna turn off, for a limited time, our retinue replenishment. No, both of them can go. Oh my god, please kill him. This is my friend. My friend, in quotations. She's my friend. Let's check it out where she's at in the family tree. So she's way down there. And I'm under this branch. Ah, that's far enough away. Although, I'm trying to breed her here, so let's just say she's not my type and leave it as it is. Okay, I'm not getting drunk. I don't want depressed. I don't think this automatically makes me a drunk. But I'm not sure how close I am to being able to do the potion. Although I think I should be able to gather ingredients. Oh, of course it's turned off. I'm gonna say this. Alright, so I'm depressed. I'm actually at big risk of dying right now. That kind of sucks. Let's get into Hispania. Let's check my vassals that have negative opinion of me that are relevant. So Mauritania, Asturias, and Lyon all suck. Wait, the Earl of Ostrogothia doesn't like me? Why? Oh, because I'm the wrong religion, of course. Well, let's just wait till that 4th temple gets built or whatever. How much do I need to level up? 750, I think. He's Craven, are you stupid? Actually, I should have just let him do that. And then turned it off after. Granada. Okay, this isn't too bad up here, but so many of these counties are probably dog shit for supply limit right now. This one definitely is. How much of Mauritania? Not hurt at all, hey? Alright, let's land our troops down here. Wait. Oh my god, I'm dumb sometimes. Let's split these into 4. We're going to dismiss the boats. Whoa, what did I just inherit? Oh no. Well, he died without children, which is exactly what we thought would happen, right? Now we want to give this... to a... I don't know who we want to give it to. I'm looking at the religions right now, thinking like, okay, so some of this is Slavic, some of this is Catholic, right? Who do we give it to? Are there any claimants to the King of Bohemia that I can invite to court? Okay, he's weak. He's weak. Also married. This guy we could probably land. Is he a close relative? He's a nephew. I can't get him in anyway. We got these two kids, both weak. Alright. Czech Lithuania. He's 22, so there just was a succession. There ought to be some people up there. There's only these guys? Seriously? I feel like that's a bad joke. He's keeping his kingdom tight, you know what I mean? What even is this, the jure? There's actually quite a big deal of land in there, but there's no claimants for it whatsoever. Wait, am I serious? No, I was looking at Lithuania. Kingdom of Poland belongs to this guy. Can't get anyone in there for that either. That's a clan title. Gee, I don't know. I could throw some of my dynasty there. Although it kind of feels like it's a super backwater. Is there anyone even old enough? We got this guy. From Outre-Jourdain. As long as his other brothers live, he should be able to inherit something. But I think, yeah. He's the wrong religion right now. Geez, we got this too. The chances of him actually religion flipping are so small, but we gotta give it a go anyway, right? Let's turn my reinforcement back on. In fact, let's put it on full for a while. Oh my god, I could marry her. Will not consider from infidels, hey? Everyone wants to marry the wealth girl. Oh, this isn't the wealth girl, this is someone else. Nice, he sends me 3 gold. The third temple. The first temple, built by King Solomon, was destroyed by the invading Babylonians. The second temple, built under the auspices of Cyrus the Great of Persia, was razed by the Romans after a terrible siege. I remember reading about that. Or not reading about it, but listening to it in the Mike Duncan History of Rome podcast. The third temple, however, built by the great Emperor Darfur, that's me! They're talking about me! Well, shall stand for all eternity. From its position on the Temple Mount, the magnificent building has become a dominant feature of Jerusalem, instantly recognizable from far away by travelers approaching the city. Truly, Solomon himself would have been moved to tears by the sight. It is beautiful. Let's pause. So we have a decision now to restore the high priesthood. Let's do that. The Kohen Gadol, a high priest of Judaism, since the Romans destroyed the Second Temple roughly 1,000 years ago. Geez, really? No. Was it? Maybe. Maybe it was. Like the Jewish priests of ancient times, the Kohen Gadol was traditionally required to be a descendant of Aaron, the older brother of Moses. Due to a lack of suitable candidates, this requirement has been waived, but the new high priest still enjoys the respect of Jewish religious communities, and the priesthood has moved into and established itself at the third temple. Long live the Kohen Gadol. Okay, so we did that. We have a religious head now. And our moral authority is 99. We got the diplomacy of the Kohen Gadol, boosting it by 3. The piety, boosting it by 0. 39-1 Holy Wars. 7 Infidel Rebels crushed. Lost Holy Wars. I don't remember losing any. But anyway, we are now going to personally adopt Zoroastrianism. Oh, the game just took a little crap. Okay, there we are. Oh yeah, I was redoing all of my what do you call it? The UI, right? Ooh, geez. Let's just start sieging. A two-handed lance? Let's have a look at that. Quality 2. And we have 1 piece of tin. Great Holy War from Mesopotamia. The great Kohen Gadol Torquil has declared a great holy war against Caliph Saladin II and the followers of Allah in the kingdom of Mesopotamia. The whole Jewish nation is called to arms against the Sunni menace. The false works of the madmen must be torn down. Well, that's no concern of mine. Nah, we're good, dude. You have fun. I feel like my sound just took a crap. It sounds really quiet all of a sudden. Did he just become... Was he always Catholic? Jeez, he's 53. He doesn't look 53, does he? I granted to him 10 years ago, so yeah, I guess. Let's see how the King of France likes me now, that we're the right religion. Minus 48k. The Zealots. The Third Temple now stands tall on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, and several pious Jews have formed a new holy order modeled after the ancient Zealots to protect Judaism against its enemies. Just like the Jewish sect that was their namesake, these new Zealots will not shy away from violence against those they feel are deserving. Some within the Jewish religious community have accused the Zealots of taking their faith to extreme levels, but the ranks of this new order continues to swell as Jewish exiles returning to the Promised Land flock to their banner. Their numbers now include everyone from uneducated peasants to veteran soldiers from distant European wars. Radicals and extremists, the whole lot, it says. I'm interested to know, like, where does the Jewish religious head exist now? Because I'm not Jewish anymore. There's not literally a third temple. I can't look up who the religious head is, can I? Let's go search all. My culture, not my religion. And we'll go, well, let's go by rank, hey? Ecumenical Patriarch, no. He should be white around his edges a little bit. Here we are. Here's the Kohen Gadol. So he's declared war for Mesopotamia against Saladin II. So he's declared war for this. I don't need that though. Persia would be nice, but we'll see what happens with Zoroastrianism. For me to restore the high priesthood, I need to be the empire of the Persian Empire, the emperor of the Persian Empire. So I actually have to create this title and probably destroy it afterwards. And we got some work to do to become the Seoshint. Now when I turn my reinforcement up to 100%, it sure eats up my cash. Let's see what kind of plotting I can get done. In fact, I should probably put my new spy master on scheme. Let's throw him some money. Give him an honorary title. That's pretty nice. We need to appoint a new... Let's get some holy men, hey? Try and find someone good. Hey, Laminus, have you reformed the faith yet? So I guess you just arrived. The third temple just finished building. We installed the Kohen Gadol, the Jewish guy, as the head of the Jewish religion. And then I immediately converted publicly to Zoroastrianism. And the second after I did that, the Jewish religious head, who I just had here a second ago, we might be able to look him up right here, he declared war against the Caliph Saladin in a great holy war for Mesopotamia, which is all of this territory here, which I think is part of the Persian Empire de jure. So and we also won a holy war for Damascus. But that was under Judaism. We are now publicly Zoroastrian. It is the true Zoroastrian Empire. I did all the Jewish things I wanted to do, so job done. And we're going to move on to develop the true and right religion. I did just notice that in order to restore the high priesthood, I actually have to be the emperor of the Persian Empire. And in order to form the Persian Empire, we're going to have to control 80% of the counties in Persia, in the Persian Empire. So we're going to have to control a lot of this territory to become the Seoshint. And we're going to have to create the Persian Empire, restore the high priesthood, become the Seoshint, and then destroy the Persian Empire. Obviously, I don't want multiple empire titles. I mean, you can have multiple empire titles, but what that does is it shuts down de jure drift, right? Not that at this level of the gameplay it's a big deal, but this is just something new I'm trying. On my last on my last campaign where I was even close to this size. Well, maybe I was bigger than this. We had created every single empire title along the way, and I'm not sure that that was better. It definitely gave us more prestige and more score, I think. I don't know. I'll have to think it through. I'll probably have to ask a lot of people and get some opinions. Because while I see that there are advantages, it does eliminate de jure drift. And I'm not sure if that's necessarily worth it. It may be, it may not be. Anyway, we are currently going to crush the rest of the Muslims that still exist in Hispania, and we're going to destroy the Hispanian title because I, unfortunately, am stressed and depressed and stressed in real life about this issue. So we want to make sure that our succession is perfect. Because Aaron is the only heir that I have, it's kind of a non-issue for him. Good. Good, good. These became Zoroastrian. I do need to get a proper Zoroastrian holy man, so let's create some holy people right now. I could expel the Jews, just create the third temple, own Jerusalem, expel the Jews, get wrecked, boys. 22, that's pretty good. I think we got it right off. And we're going to proselytize in our capital for a bit, just to convert some more of our court. And then we're probably going to go, I'd say probably county by county in this territory, just moving outward and outward and outward. Or, I mean, we could do different leaders, but... And look at that. So he's Zoroastrian right away, that's perfect. Okay, so it looks like we've won the war against Mauritania. We're going to revoke his kingdom title because he's now a traitor. Alright, so he is no longer the king of Mauritania. I kind of just want to throw it at him for a bit. Yeah, man. Hold on to that for me. Just for a minute. What else can I give you? Cordoba? Sure. And what else? Toledo? Sure. And what else? Whatever that is, dude, it's yours. What else can we give him? Nothing else, not really. Okay. So some of this is going to be tricky, a bit of a minefield. I'm worried about supply limits quite significantly right now. Consumption just broke out here? Seriously? 990, 91. I guess it was a month ago. I'm gonna leave it. Actually, can I get boats? That'd be nice. Africa, you got some boats for me? Let's just leave these guys down here. Oh my god, please kill him this time. God damn it. Oh, there's not enough people? Not enough room in the boats? Should have added that up before. Let's just bring them around to the north. We'll get France. He has more than enough boats. That's cool, dude. Let's go right here. Nice. Oh, Jesus. Why is he sick? Oh my god, please kill him this time. Alright, there I can rank up. But we can't brew ourselves a potion for two reasons. First reason, we don't have 150 esoteric knowledge, and the second reason is... Oh, he inherited all his... Crazy. Okay. Let's pause for a sec. I mean, I guess I could pass it off to him. Food poisoning, hey? Nice. She's 42. No, please don't kill me. Sure. So, we've been waiting for this marriage for quite a long time. We're gonna marry her. It's not... I mean, our last wife had a kid, she was like 42, 43, right? It's not impossible. Okay, so she's publicly Zoroastrian. Sympathy for Christendom, she says. I'm surprised it doesn't say sympathy for Islam. I'm pretty sure that even with our groom and heir, we're gonna fail there. Queen Alfred? Seriously? Of Wessex? Okie dokie. Now that my religion and my culture are correct, finally, of what I want for endgame, I should probably redo all of my oh, look at this guy, 2300. I'm thinking, yeah. I should probably redo my Merchant Republics. Didn't I just try to arrest him? I need to pick one of my kings right now and spy on them. No, that's a viceroy. I hate it for it to be this guy because he's the right religion. He's the right culture. He married a Capet? Did he marry his... No. He married his cousin, though. Let's spy on him, hey? And let's revoke Castile. I'm not sure if I just want to revoke these or hide them under someone else. There you go, Navarra. Wait, seriously? Sell? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, isn't that way the frig up here? Yeah, okay, we can try that out. Revolt to increase council power. $200 gold to get your head and get out of your ass? Alright. That's fine. Let's revoke the title now. Let's transfer her Asturias de Oviedo. That's fine. Wants to send Mastana. My wife? Oh my god, are you serious? Let's give her the Kingdom of Asturias as a viceroyalty and transfer her, if we can, Portugal. No, it appears that we cannot. Portugal, Portugal. Grant her a viceroyalty of Portugal. Done. So, do I have in the Empire of Hispania anyone that doesn't like me? Of course we don't. We're going to throw it on primogeniture. Ta-da! And then we're going to destroy it. Okay. So, that problem is sorted out. Job done. He's going to dislike me a little bit for destroying the title. Minus 40. For how long is that last, by the way? Minus 40 until 1001, so 10 years. And same thing with her, I think. But granting her a viceroyal kingdom pretty much balances that out. A lot of the vassal transfers and granting her the viceroyal duchies also balances that out. Okay, so let's get these guys up to the coast. Or at least to a coast will be fine. I'm already stressed. Let's see if we can track down who's trying to kill my wife. So I'm looking at the portraits here. I know she's got like a lot of black lace. Although I guess I could also sort it by target instead of doing a visual search. Look, here she is. And this guy wants to do it. And now he's fled. Let's say to you, stop backing the plot. Alright, where do I want to go here? Up to Wales, I guess? Does she have boats? Not very many. France has boats. Yeah, chill. I know what's going on. Just gonna cap out. Okay, let's go through this list again, but look at the right side here and arrest the people that are appropriate to be arrested. And I'm going to check all my marked characters too in a second. Okie dokie. Oof, now I'm sick with the food poisoning. Probably some Satanist crushed up something and +1 health, that's not bad. Fever though, it's probably cancer. I'm so dead. I can just feel it, man. In my bones, I'm dead any minute now. Our heir is the right... Okay. He's correct on religion and culture, that's good. Let's go back to the Arabian Empire and look up more. Because we need to know... We need a backup claimant, right? So here we are in ages. We got 24-year-old woman, a Kuzderid in the court of a Farahid. Oh man, except I bet you that's not inheritable, yeah. Let's look at his direct children. How much for a favor off of him? 2886. So what we're gonna do is, let's put a pin in this, okay? And I mean to say, let's remember this for later. I'm gonna save up my money. I mean, we want to have around 3 or 4k anyway, because when we're fighting the Aztecs, we're gonna have to be at. Actually, we're probably gonna want 10 or 12k. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to buy out every single mercenary that it comes to when we fight that. What's her name? Mastana? Is that just gonna be under M for Mastana or E for Empress? E for Empress, I think, okay? Could go either way. Let's check M. Empress Mastana. I could join the plot. Whatever. I'm not going to counterplot this guy. I should think about who I should be plotting to kill right now, though. Alright, Kent, you wankers. Look at all the claims I've got. We're going to holy war for you. We got holdings in Hereford. It's going to be all you have left in a second. Holy war for Kent. I'll walk you down there. I'll walk you right here. Those friggin' Knights Templar being a bother. What's this? Seek treatment for illness. I currently have +1. That's... yeah, I guess I should, hey? See if I can roll something better. 0.5. I got something worse. I should have stuck with the 1. So we got food poisoning. I'm so dead. I'm just gonna take the +2. Captured some bishop. Okay, so we need to assign him to someone who is kind and gregarious. I could send him to Euphemos. I want to demand a religious conversion on him, though. I'm kind of glad that I get to pick this stuff up for free. For Holy Wars, I mean. There was a county down here. I guess it flipped back. Or England took it back. He says, yes, that's good. This is our heir presumptive, remember. So if he ends up murdering the heir apparent, which is not a big deal. The only thing that the heir apparent has going for him is that he's got born in the purple, and the other kid doesn't. Whoa, wait, what? What are you doing, Arabia? Get out of here. This isn't your business. It's okay. We're gonna have 100% war score here in a sec. Summoning the Divine. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's say intrigue and see what happens. Lithuania's even getting in on it. So she gives up. We won Kent. This is in the correct order. This is in the correct order. This is in the correct order. Everything's Gucci. I'm probably going to want to give this to... not to him. First, just being able to go like this is a wonder. And have it go out to Scottish Zoroastrians. I'm pretty happy with that. Beauty. As for the top level holdings, what do we do? I guess the no-brainer is start looking at my dynasty. In fact, I want to demand a conversion on him. And the Greek Revolt. They're both Gandalfingis? Alright, whatever. I'm not going to get involved in that. I'm okay with Austrasia becoming Zoroastrian. We're gonna have to land another kid somewhere. Okay, this is better. This is better. We got Findley here. Sure. Let's give him Kent. Let's give him Surrey. Let's give him Sussex. Let's grant him... Oh, it doesn't exist. Well, let's create it. Kent. Create. Granted as a viceroyalty. Boom, done. Now, I'm not giving this to England. I want England to get fired up. It's an epiphany. Oh man, I had a really good one. So that puts us at what? 27, hey? We have 0 holy sites. Yeah, don't sweat it there, Northumbria. We're coming for you. Lost my food poisoning. Let's go check my plots again. You'll see me doing this a lot. It's the easiest way to get a lot of money fast. Although I never did go back and check all the people I was plotting against. Or I shouldn't say plotting against, but rather the ones that I had marked as subject of interest. So that's 70 gold there. We got a bishop with 12k on him. Although I don't think that we're going to be able to invite this guy back if he flees. Looks like he didn't. The Duke of Earl of Bourbon. He fled. Chief of Aleppo. Alright, her liege's still in revolt. And another Earl over here. Got him. Now let's just check the plot against my wife. Where is it? Oh, I'm in the P's. I need to be in the M's. Okay, so it's looking like there's no trouble there. We'll ransom these guys. 165. Not bad. Let's go down the list of people that we marked here. So we can take her off finally. Yeah, he's doing okay. His wife is dead. Is he? No, he's not too far away to interact with. Oh, I just can't buy a favor off him. I could send him an item. What might we be able to send him? We just need to bump him up 3. I got a whole lot of junk. We could send him a scimitar. Do you think a scimitar is worth 200 gold? I'm not sure. Let's assign him my son, Aaron, as a guardian. All right, now we can buy now we can buy a favor off him. 200 gold, it says. Wow, he's not a marshal, is he? No, he's a commander. That's good. Did you see that? After 100 years, the Viceroyalty of Burgundy is no longer considered to be part of France. It's now part of the Roman Empire. That's pretty nice. How we got the rest of everything? 45 years for Italy. That feels like that's a mistake. 40 years for Bavaria. Germany's 85. France is 46. Aquitaine is 1. Hispania is 1. Some of this stuff, I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm not even paying attention to this war over here. That favor is going to go through in a minute. And we have all kinds of people marked we don't need to have marked anymore. Yeah, we're going to get him. Don't worry about that. We got this guy. Minus 50, imprison my child, lasts until September. So we're gonna be able to pull a favor off of him by then, I think. Yeah, definitely. He got landed again. The wealth girl. She's a lover of mine, go figure. Alim! Ooh, how you doing over there, Alim? You're looking pretty good. You're a Grand Vizier, though. That's not that great. Ronaldo! Hey, man. He's a Chancellor. Of course he is. I think I tried to imprison him recently, right? Yeah, pretty recently. So it looks like our next one is going to be this guy. Spent 10 years in exile. We're going to invite him back and say, hey man, you know all that money that you had when you left? I want that. Nice. Now he's no longer plotting anything, which I didn't think of when I just went to invite this guy. Let's check my son. Who's his educator? I am. That's not that great. No. Let's leave him on him. Yeah, that's perfect. Does that say minus 10 plus 10? Yeah. For entrusted award plus 10 and then minus 10 for lost award. Yeah, you can bet that you're ready to surrender, because I own everything in Wessex. I kind of feel like I just want to throw all this at Kent to keep him strong enough that he can fight this guy, but maybe that's something, maybe that's just silly. How many other men in my court? We got this one here. Wrong religion, though. Brother the Viceroy of Anatolia. This is pretty good. Shit. Africa just died? Camp fever and an infection? Oh my god, in the middle of doing this. Okay. That was Africa and Italy, right? I don't even know who this guy is. Looks like I tried to arrest his father. Yeah, well, I'm coming for his court in a second, man. Just chill. Is this gonna give me negatives? Try to arrest parent? Too many held duchies? We can sort that out. Still hates me for revoking his shit. How long is that? 30 years maybe? Alright, I thought that I gave Algiers to a member of my dynasty. And it turns out that he turned around and gave it away to somebody else. Hey, thanks for the follow, Prussian Emperor. Empire. Alright. Let's think about Italy here for a second. We still have this guy. Now the Duke of Tuscany and Sardinia. Okay. So he has this and Tuscany. He's the right religion. He's the right culture. I don't want to revoke any Catholics yet. I don't want to give it back to him. I mean, I could give it to her, but then she fucks this up. So let's just throw the Viceroyalty of Tunis on this guy. Throw him Africa. And then just let him deal with that. At least the culture and religion will be correct. He's 2.3k. This guy was 4.8. He will almost certainly, because he's got a weak claim on it, I think, try to take that over. If he does, I don't know, maybe I'll just murder him or something. Maybe I should murder him anyway. As for Italy, yeah, I think we give it to this guy. No, let's give it to Tuscany. It's a religion culture thing, like, I can't afford to have him revoked on religious grounds. Okay. Now let's go down here. Let's give him Alexandria, that's fine. Oh, I have Slavonia, that's weird. I thought he had it. No, Slavonia. Yeah, this is Slavonia. So he has a jour on that too. Let's just give it to him and forget about it. Okay, so Italy and Africa is sorted. That's dealt with. Back up to Wessex here. I think I was just talking about how I should give it to Kent. I mean, he's an adult. Everything's correct. I think we just pass it out to him. Alright, so Kent is sorted. I'm gonna send one of those to Ossory, keep one of them here. It looks like England's already fighting for this. I'd rather get it in a holy war, so let's try that. I might be able to pop out his whole army if I put my whole army here. For me to bust this out, I'd have to bring Greece or Anatolia up. Man, why does he have so many troops around here all the time anyway? He's just walking around with all his levies raised? Is he fighting someone? Oh, right. Shit. It's going to be 100% constant he's going to have his troops raised because of this stupid Jewish holy war. Ah, well, that's not a big deal. If I'm killing anyone, actually, I should probably be trying to kill him. Jeez, and now it's 3,100. It was 2,886 before. That's stupid. He's correct there. We're gonna give him learning education. Forgot about that. We got important decisions available. Perform sky burial. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know who we're burying. I can gain brave. I can feel unwell. I can gain patient. I got patient. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 erudite. I don't think we can lose. Maybe we can lose erudite. I kind of thought that you couldn't. Perhaps you can, but we're certainly going to lose one of these. Yeah, sure. No, I already know about those rumors. Let's check that plot again. Should be under M for my wife, Mastana. Yeah, it's just, this is all that I see. That's fine. I gotta check what's his name again here. I think it said August for him. Yeah, August. So England's backing off. The other guy's backing off. That's perfect. Let's group these and split them in 4. We're going to pick up Ossory next, and we're going to get Northumbria afterwards. I only get... Actually, that there's a revolt going on, it's a pain in the ass, but it doesn't really affect anything. I can only pick up 2 of these, as a matter of fact, because this is part of Lancaster. Looks like she's getting her ass kicked too. Oh, he just died in my court. I'm not sure who got his money though. Probably his oldest son. That sucks. I was spying on that guy, so let's stop spying. Is this guy in my court? No, he's in Poland somewhere. Let's just go back to spying on the King of France. Oh. Am I or am I not spying on him? That's weird. Alright. Not a big deal, but we did get a little more moral authority out of that, right? I'm passing all this stuff to Kent. What do I have raised from France? Ships? Yeah, ships. Hey, Ashtond2612, how you doing? Sorry if I didn't respond to you right away. I was just really focused on what I'm doing and I wasn't glancing at my other screen. Nah, he's good where he's at. Man, 1 in 5 for him to figure out that I spread the rumor. I should have holy war these friggin' Templars too. They're so irritating. Alright, there's another one done. And again, I'm just going to reorder this. Don't even have to, really. There's nothing going on there. And we're going to throw that Kent. You say, doing great. Playing one of my first games, have taken over all of Ireland and half of Wales. Just allowed the Scottish Revolt to win by taking regular Scotland's capital. That's pretty cool, man. What year did you start in? (1066). Okay, yeah. My favorite start date is 769, and 769, Scotland is still Pictish. I'll zoom out here. You can have a look at the world. This is what I control here, the Roman Empire. We're just cleaning up a little bit of territory up here because we had some weird bugs. In fact, some stuff we're not going to be able to fix, where we had a bunch of territory go independent on us where it shouldn't have been able to, but it did. So anyway, we started in 766 in this game. Oh, Northumbria, Northumbria, Northumbria. I think I just start on the revolt. And I guess I'm gonna park. Well, one of these 9K will go up to here. The other one we're gonna send into Powys, Shrewsbury here. Because I want this territory off of it. In fact, I want this too. How is this guy independent at this stage of the game, you know what I mean? Is he part of the... I guess he can't be. You say you plan on taking over the rest of Wales, then Scotland, and then England. Hey, that's great, man. You hit that 80%, you can empire up, you'll have de jure claim over everything. I don't normally start in Ireland. I quite like lately, in 769 mind you, I've played very little in 1066. Although there are some achievements that I have to start at that start date to pick up. I like to start playing as Clydesdale, just because... Are they even still in control of it? No, of course they're not. There's a family called Alt Clyd, and I like to pick them just because... I mean, I know it's stupid, but their name starts with an A, so when you go to organize by... Oops. When you go to organize by My Dynasty, or just by Dynasty period, they show up near the top of the list. Generally speaking. I don't know if any still exist though. They were Alt Clyde, I think is what they were called. The other favorite spot that I like to start as is a Count in Moray. Geez, I don't know if any alt Clydes exist in this game still. Oh, I didn't see them. They probably got wiped out. They start as an independent duke, and it really accelerates the game if you can have a dukedom right away. But lately I've been trying to play as child counts. Jeez. I should probably just typed it. Yeah, it doesn't look like they exist. Anyway, yeah, Scroat Lord says, and he filled you in on what I meant when I was talking about the de jure, where you create the title. For example, to create the Empire of England, Britannia, you have to control 80% of its de jure counties to create this title. I can currently control 92%, a travesty in and of itself that we're trying to amend right now. Alright, so there's some more territory. Let's just shuffle these around. We'll pass this to Kent as well. Has he created vassals yet? No, he hasn't. I'll let him work that out on his own. Oh, so I think the obvious one here is just Holy War again for Northumbria. Right? Or Northumberland, I should say. This gets us 2 counties as opposed to, like, 1 or 1. Is he fighting with Wales too? Have I not noticed that? Oh well. I want the moral authority. I really need it right now. Let's see, we're on the wrong place up here. Oh yeah. You know, this side might not end up too bad. We did pick up kind instead of idolizer, so now it's just a question of whether or not we get gregarious out of indolent. It should come out gregarious or charitable. You say you need 1 more county of Wales to create the Kingdom of Wales. Ashtond, I caution you about your succession laws. Just make sure that you're not on Gavelkind before you start making multiple king titles. Scrotlord says, I've never done a Zoroastrian run where I didn't become Seoshin. Seems like it'd be harder with no high priesthood. I agree with you. I don't control anything in Persia right now, whatsoever. Like, this is the Persian Empire, and I control 0 of it. Oh, no, I control 1 county, which is currently being raided, it appears. So yeah, it's not going to be easy. We're definitely going to have to do it. We are working, although not very successfully, to get a claim on the Arabian Empire. And picking up all of that would be quite helpful. I don't think... I'm pretty sure we dwarf them, right? Yeah, we're quite larger than them. Anyway, adding that would be quite good. And that opens up most of India for holy wars. And then after that, I guess maybe Kiva. Is Kiva even an empire? I think it's a kingdom, right? Yeah. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things we can do. I have not been working very hard on this border. The only thing I've done on this border is make it so that my internal vassal wars are illegal, so hopefully they can press it themselves. They aren't really doing that, though. He said, how do you get a claim on an empire? Well, I'll show you. First, I'll give you an example. The woman that I'm married to right now, although she is 44, and she's not a very good candidate to have kids. I don't think we're going to have any kids with her. She has a weak inheritable claim. We will almost certainly not get any children off of this woman. So because it can be inherited by a successor, if I have a second son here, he will have the claim on the empire. My first son here, Aran, he doesn't have any claims. His mother wasn't anything special. In fact, we only married her because she happened to be first genius and second one of like the 2 or 3 Zoroastrian women that were still left in the world. Because Zoroastrianism was almost wiped out before we switched to it. So my backup plan, did I mark her? I don't think I did. My backup plan basically is to get enough money that I can buy a favor off of this guy and then force one of his daughters to marry my son Aran, right? Right here. And this daughter will have a weak inheritable claim when her father dies. And that's pretty much, I think, the only way that I can get this. I actually have to be able to afford to send him a gift and buy a favor off of him, so we do need quite a bit of money. And thinking about money, let's get to arresting. Shake things up a little bit. It's September now, which means that one guy with the 2,000 gold on him should forget that I tried to imprison his child. This guy's quite nice, hey? 12k. But we captured him. Typically the rule is for greater titles, like empire level if you're a king, or king level if you're a duke, for titles that are higher level than your own, a higher tier, you have to marry for claims. Equal or higher tier, marry for claims. Lower tier, and you can do some like inviting claimants to your court and landing them and then pressing their claims. 92% chance to imprison someone who has no money. Go figure. That was only 235. Let's check him now. Oh yeah, he's quite pleased, hey. He's quite happy. He's still got fabricated claim in the Duchy of Brittany. Let's buy a favor off of him as well. He got made a marshal already? How does this always happen to me? They just end up in these guys' courts. They're there for days. Right? Days. I guess there's just not enough adults is the problem. So I'm stuck with a favor in this guy I can't use. At least that ultra rich guy we're still going to be able to get favors off of. I should bump up the sick house here. Although it would cost me a good chunk of money. $700 gold to put it up 10. Let's wait till that we actually get that favor in. Let's not spend the money before we have it, hey? That's probably pretty good advice, I think. It looks like... Ooh. We just... Looks like Wales won for this war. Yeah. Check the supply limit there. 20k, that's fine. Now I'm pretty annoyed. All Arabia, you fool. Now I'm pretty annoyed with Wales. I was kind of hoping as we would have finished that before, Finger of St. John! Now, okay, let's think about Finger of St. John for a second. Yesterday we had that event that comes up every once in a while. Where... right here, this is the event I'm talking about. You can keep it on display as a trinket, sell it to the Christians, or throw it to the dogs. And people are wondering what happens. It doesn't say, but it's talking about the Fingers of St. John that I just picked up. People were wondering what happens if you go to keep it on display as a trinket and you gain 30 prestige. And it says this is destroyed and this is destroyed. So I think if we keep it on display as a trinket, it should stay... Yeah, it stays in our treasury. I've always been selling it. And I guess I should always just keep it. Okay. Let's just finish this war. More prisoners for this ransom. We're getting lots of piety from doing this. Well, I shouldn't say lots. We're getting increments of piety. Alright, can I press with that? I think I can. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well... that was pretty much everything that I could get in the UK. Oh, alright, let's check my righteous imprisonment. What king is this? King of Serbia. Well, that's a nobody. Some guy named Tizania the Butcher, French Revolt, and the rest of them are viceroys. That kind of sucks. What else? I got a favor off of him. Did I ever invite him back into my court? No, I didn't. We'll get that done now. Let's get rid of all of this. You say, you got any good incestuous marriages going on? No, none whatsoever. We only just switched to Zoroastrian, so we haven't really had a chance to make any Zwid-Doda matches yet. It's not as... I shouldn't say I'm planning against it, that's not quite right. But I'm also, by the same token, not necessarily planning for it, if that makes any sense. It's not that it's like a low priority for me. It's just that it really... I'm trying to grow my dynasty right now, so having insular marriages like that wastes the chance to have matrilineal marriages with those women to get more branches of the dynasty, right? Because we are trying to land and as many of our dynasty as we can. We have only 32 living members right now. Let's turn off some of this stuff so the tree gets easier to read. No, I don't. Yeah. Online character that had no children, dead character that had no children there. So, I think none of these women... I mean, yeah, she had a kid. Okay, yeah. You say, once you're a couple hundred years in, though, if you've been breeding a lot of geniuses, it can be really useful to marry your own genius daughters. Eugenics is totally not a priority for me. Concubine them. Can I concubine? Is that even a thing? Oh my god. It's a thing. I didn't even realize that Zoroastrians could have concubines as feudal. Oh boy. I guess we should have more children now then, shouldn't we? I guess maybe eugenics will be a thing. I'm thinking right now whether or not it would suit me to switch to ultimogeniture instead of primogeniture. I'm not sure that I can, actually. Let's check. I'm not even sure it's a thing that I can do. Yeah, too many people hate each other. Everyone's fighting each other. People have negative opinion of me. Because ultimogeniture is really good with concubines. Because as soon as you get a good one, you can just stop. I think we're going to use the ships to come over here. I don't think... Like, I've been checking up on this every once in a while, and I just don't think... Oh, look at this! Livonia grew pretty big. I could chew up Estonia off of Livonia. I could get, right off of there, split their realm. You say Tanistry is dank. I'm not that into Tanistry. Because Tanistry makes it really hard to press claims, right? Because you have to try and marry like your uncles to the women that you want to have claims so that your nephews can inherit and shit like that. I mean, maybe when we're past the point of there being any big empires, like maybe after we gobble up the Arabian Empire, we can think about going Tanistry, because marrying for claims will matter less since there will be no more significant empire titles left in the world. Just to see how it goes, I guess, and form a real opinion on it. Anyway, I think we're going to come over here and Holy War for Estonia. I don't think I can Holy War for Barma. Most of this is tribal and shit, or nomadic, which makes it really hard to Holy War for. Ooh. I wouldn't mind getting more off Lithuania, but he's all tribal too, and that's also not easy to Holy War for. I want my vassals to do this stuff, but they're being whiny little dinks. Anyway, did that guy come into our court yet? Expecting an answer in 0 days. -1, -4, -6. There he is. He's in our court. Let's imprison him. Ooh, 72. Well, we don't want to pass this guy up. So let's actually get my marshal here on suppressed plot, back up, and keep looking at this. 98, that's what I want. So he's in prison. Thank you, Hind Kamal Mab Harry, for your contribution to the state. You've been very helpful. Thank you very much. Let's put this guy back on... Change council position. Should be my Aspada. No, you should instead be my Spa Maragbidid. Alright, so we're at 35-29. We are not at war with the Arabians. Which one is her mother? Her mother's got a good chin. I like my chances. I've got nothing to buy a favor. Just hates me. Just hates me and wants everything that I have. Won't give me a favor no matter what. Friggin' awesome. Okay, well, if that's how you're gonna be, then let's just go on to see what's behind door number 2. Oh my god, nobody here will help me. Christ almighty, can you believe it? Yeah, I guess I believe it. Alright, let's not try and assassinate him then. I guess it's just time to work on something else. Mali. Do we have a truce with Mali? Yes, still. Northumberland. I forget who this guy is. Prince Wanako the Holy. Saladin. Yeah, we have a truce with Mali for 3 more years. Well, crap. Yeah, I guess let's just chew. Or let's stop spying on who we're spying on and start spying on this guy. Where did I pick up Sikov from? Norway did? Is he on Gavelkind or what? Nice. Except he's got no kids. Have I gotten any levels of schemery yet? 1, amateur. My supply limit there is 16. Yeah, let's not dump all of our troops there. I'm actually glad to see that. Let's pause. Pause, 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 pause. Alright, so Aquitaine died. Wow. Is that his kid? No, just some girl that inherited all of this shit. And her steward is her heir? What the hell? They're both Unwanteds, though. Oh, am I still have these filters on? Yeah, I do. Okay. So I guess this was a matrilineal marriage. It was. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Borns. Okay, so that's weird. They definitely like the Zoroastrian way, I guess. How old is she? 13. That's almost too bad. So all of these guys suck. Yeah, Burgundy. Just for the religion reasons, maybe he'll do some revoking in here. Okie dokie. Oh, who was it that died anyway? My steward. So, Galilee, 18 and a Jew. Zenobia, Queen of Scotland. Not feeling it. I like the Jewish though. They often give you bonus technology. What's the best in the world? The best in the world is a 25. And there is a 24 out there that will not accept my invitation, who is a Jew. A Sephardi Jew. Commander of the Catalan Company. I could probably pull him in with a favor. $80 gold. 80 gold for a favor on this guy. He's ambitious. So the second that we invite him in, that's an automatic minus 25. There's a 23 a little further down. Another Jew, an Ashkenazi this time. A steward of the Berber Company, though. I can't invite stewards. Steward of the Cuman. Steward of the Khazar. Man, all these Jews being stewards. Alright. How much would it cost you to invite a noble? Probably prohibitively expensive. 237. Yeah. Let's go with this guy. Can I just invite him? False religion course. Man, I built the third temple. It's got my name all over it. Oh, he's the steward too. Jeez, I just threw away 80 gold. I'm thick. Not doing good today. Although that's probably the least expensive favor screw up I've had in the last like 4 episodes. Wait, what's his piety and prestige? Oh, this is perfect. We got 109.93. Can I get in and siege this all down and get out before it ticks? Almost certainly not. Alright. We'll throw 9 there. We'll throw 9 here. And we'll throw 9 there. Actually, no, I won't. We'll just send these 2, and I'll bring my other ones down here. Austrasia. Oh, no. Okay. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I inherited... Okay, so this guy... Pause for a sec. Yeah, it's alright. I screwed up with that favor, don't worry about it. See, he inherited parts of Tripoli, hey? Yeah, he did. Oh man, Australia is just a mess. Oh, did you just see what I saw? I saw 2,000 troops show up. What was that? Hey, Ikaji. Yeah, I am streaming pretty late. I'm gonna be getting off in like 5 minutes. We're gonna start the stream at around 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern from now on. So I'm gonna make a little note of that. Jeez, did it just become severe winter? Because I thought I looked at this and said it was fine. Let's dip out. Or let's leave behind 3,000 and dip with the rest. Is he walking right into me? No, he's walking around. Wait, does this also belong to Livonia? It does. Oh my god. Nice. Perfect. Come on, revolt. Yeah. That's so good. We'll get back to that in a second. I'm happy to see that because I want to fix Man. I want to revoke it and reinstate it. In fact, I want to do the same thing for Gotland too. It's a little bit silly that that has gone on so long. Because this and this need to be correct religion merchant republics. I don't really care about the trade posts. And it's way too difficult, in my opinion, to try and religion or culture fix a merchant republic when you're not already a member of that merchant republic. Trying to do it from the outside rather than the inside is just, it's difficult. You say, what did you accomplish today? Well, we built the third temple. And we instated the Kohen Gadol. And he immediately called a holy war for Mesopotamia. Yeah, he really wants Mesopotamia. So let's have a look and see how that war is going for him. 19% in favor of the Caliph. Yep. Yep, that's happening. So it's only the Kohen Gadol and the single Jewish holy order. Mind you, they do have like, they should have like 99% moral authority, I think. Let's have a look. Just on moral authority alone, 83, right? With 2 county sizes, good for them, right? There's a religious head. Immediately after we instated the Kohen Gadol, we publicly adopted Zoroastrianism. We revoked a bunch of stuff in Hispania and pissed a bunch of Muslims off. For example, this guy, minus 75 revoked vassal titles. That's because he's a Muslim. Although it's funny that it only lasts for until 996. He's just like, ugh, you know, yeah, you revoked it, but I understand. Anyway, we got a bit more of our territory that split from us in the UK out. We passed it all to this Super Duke of Kent. Right culture, right religion, right dynasty. We destroyed the Hispanian title like we were talking about. In 2 years, we're going to come back down and war for... Is this Ghana? Yeah. I actually thought Ghana was... Like, I don't know how big Africa's supposed to be on this map. Like, if the coast would come down like this. Maybe. Maybe I got no idea what the shape of Africa actually is. I kind of think it comes down like that, right? And I thought Ghana was like in here. Somewhere. Somewhere in here. Anyway. This is the county of Ghana. And I guess we're holy war for this real quick. It'll be the last thing down here. We'll get this when we get it. I don't think we're going to send all our troops down here to fight this. We need, let's see, 2.5, no, 2.55, 7, 9.5 plus his 1.7. So I can kill all this with like 15k retinue, I think. Other than that, you know, we picked up Damascus, and that's it. We did finally marry this woman, but we married her, she was 43, so I don't think we're actually going to get any use out of her, so to speak. I don't think she's going to have any kids. So I was hoping to be able to buy a favor off of him to marry one of his daughters, either to myself or to my son. But there's no way that we're going to be able to get... I mean, he says minus 42 now, right? I think I know a way around it. Here's a problem that we're having, is that when we're not at war, his opinion of me is actually lower, because he desires the kingdom of Africa and he desires the kingdom of Israel. He says, too bad, you could have joined that Jewish Great Holy War if you had remained Jewish. Yeah, I know. It happened this second after I switched to Zoroastrianism. It's like, oh god. I missed all of Mesopotamia. Believe me, I'm a little bit choked up about it. But it happened, right? It did happen. For crying out loud. And the thing that's great about it is that I would have gotten Mesopotamia, almost certainly, right? And he would have passed it all to me, and I could have converted to Zoroastrianism then, right? And given it all away to Zoroastrians. Of my dynasty, even. Anyway, it is what it is. We missed the opportunity. Yeah, so what else did we do? We hit the retinue cap. And we continue to stay at the retinue cap. I don't think we're quite Aztec ready. I kind of wanted to have double this retinue. I thought that I would have way more retinue than I have. So I don't know. Too much of my territory is tribal, I guess. Or not enough of my territory has, like, enough baronies. Maybe that's a thing. We should build more baronies. I don't know. Anyway, right now we're fighting for Estonia and kind of regretting it because I just got that opportunity to culture fix my merchant republic. A lot of this is difficult ground to siege down because when winter rolls around, this hits minus 100, right? It says 6k now. I'm hoping I can get in before it gets too crazy. You think with all my levies I'll manage against the Aztecs? I'm not sure, man. I've never successfully fought the Aztecs before, not once. Like, it's not... I don't think it's impossible, I've never done it. Almost every time that the Aztecs have shown up in all of my other campaigns, we've been some kind of pagan or reformed pagan. Aw, for crying out loud. Who got his counties? Ultra Jourdain did? Wow, they're doing pretty good, hey? They're doing pretty good. This whole family, man. What did he die of? Camp fever? Well, why'd you open your gates, you ninny? Ah. Alright, alright. There. Now, is this war gonna finish or what? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna set my fella to spy on Amalfi, I guess. See, how many troops do the Aztecs start with? 150k? It's something like that. They get like 100 and something k event troops. Oh, I think I can force... Yeah. Yeah, I know it. Don't worry. It's coming. Okay. These are actually pretty good counties, hey? I feel like this has extra holdings that it doesn't normally have. What are the chances? I mean, do I even want to... Do I even want to give anything to someone like way out here in the boonies? Who's this kid? And who decided to make him Orthodox? How did I miss this? I think that was just random. We just got unlucky. I'm pretty sure he was fixed and we got unfixed. See, here's another one. She's teaching him. You're supposed to be assigned to a Zoroastrian. And somehow you're assigned to this guy. Well, anyway. All kinds of lost causes here. Let's go top to bottom. We could give it to the old heir apparent. Yeah, let's do that. Congratulations, you're tribal now. Okay, last thing I'm going to do before I finish tonight is we're going to get the Isle of Man under control. I'm not plotting to kill anyone right now, and it always makes me feel like maybe I should be killing someone. There should be someone that I want to see die. I don't know if I want to chase this down. Let's see what a gift gets him. 44. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I should mark him just in case, though. A Baron. Can't even afford to get himself out of prison. The Earl of Ulm. Can't afford to get himself out. Duke of Lothian. Now we're talking. Fleas. Duchess of Daphne. Got her. Can't afford to ransom herself though, but maybe she will soon. Okay, Earl of Dunbar. Nice. See you later. She I can't interact with. Check to see if there are titles to create. Oh yeah, there's loads of titles to create. In fact, we've even had some of our kings create duchy titles, which puts us behind in the big scheme of things, but not so much that it's the end of the world. Click, click, click. So, 28 titles we created. Luxembourg, Baden, Carvuna, Latium, Visby. Visby I need. Bergslagen, Shaland, Orkney, Finnmark, Brandenburg, Cherson, Azov, and then a bunch of kingdoms. The kingdoms Trebizond. See, some of these don't matter, right? Like, it doesn't matter if I make the kingdom of Lapland. Who am I going to give it to anyway? That's the first question. This even existing is more of a pain in the ass than anything else. Oh man, I'm getting tired. Anyway, the duchies though, that's kind of a big deal, I think. Well, maybe it is and maybe it isn't. Oh, nice. My tryst with the Welf woman had a little kid. I think I'm going to acknowledge him. Does it hurt me to acknowledge him? No, let's acknowledge him and not legitimize him yet. And if for whatever reason our first kid dies before we can get... Like, he doesn't have Born in the Purple, this guy, right? So he's already at a disadvantage. Whereas this guy has Born in the Purple. Yeah, if someone else creates it, it's not so great. That's certainly true. It's just... Off the top of my head, like, there's 100 per duchy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... There's 1,300 gold there for duchies, right? It's 200 per kingdom, I think. So 1, 2... No, I just counted an empire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2,200 gold there for kingdoms. You know? Yeah, it's Iron Man. Yeah, Simov, I'm playing Iron Man. Absolutely I am. I got this achievement yesterday. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to go so far as to say that it's bad to create those titles. It's always a case-by-case basis, I guess. Oh my god, in Barcelona? Let's go have a look. 5k. Well, nice job. Thanks, Simonov. That's kind of you to say. Andalusia with 8. Revolt. Burgundy by themselves is pretty big. Oh, Burgundy's huge. I can probably walk all this right into them and still win. Nah, let's get them together. Oops, I didn't mean to group all that. Let's get those off for a second. What's my supply limit here? 24. Let's split this in 2 and group half of them on the boats. Oh, we've won already. We've crushed this. Let's just offer him peace. We're going to revoke the Republic of Man. Can I revoke the city too? Nice. Okay, so we just destroyed this Merchant Republic. See you later, guys. That sucks. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I need to put someone with the correct religion and culture in. Doesn't matter who. Someone celibate? That doesn't matter either. He's quick. He's smart. Yeah, I think that's a good pick. Let's give him the Isle of Man. Let's give him the Duchy of Man. There we go. So we have a nice, proper Scottish Zoroastrian Merchant Republic up here now. Oh, I guess I was walking right into them after all. Excellent, a new commander, 23. Oh, that's a beauty. With siege leader on him too. Sure, I'm happy to do that. Now, where am I in esoteric knowledge? We're at 806, hey? It's like 4 times as much money, I think. Let's just go with the cheap option. Alright, another Catholic revolt put down. I think that's where I'm going to call it tonight. I'm not sure where we go from here exactly. I know, like, yeah, we can pick up one duchy here, but that's not a plan. You know what I mean? We can pick up one county here, but that's not a plan. My plot to get a claim on the Arabian Empire through this woman took so long that I'm not even sure it's viable anymore. You see how we're at peace with this guy and we get minus 50 and minus 25 for declared war? The declared war falls off in 8 or 9 years. I think that we send him a gift now. Boosts him up 44. What was his opinion of me when we were at war? It was minus 25 to declare war and minus 20 or something like that for at war, right? But the desires of the Kingdom of Israel wants control of the Viceroyalty of Africa fell off. So we have to send him a present before we declare war on anybody. And then while we're at war, I think we can buy a favor off of him, I hope. It'd be good to know how that works anyway. You say for your bigger kingdoms that you want to convert to viceroyalties, you could try and convert the heirs to strange religions. Some of them I can just straight up revoke anyway. We might want to go through and do that. The problem is that my dynasty isn't as large now, and we still are struggling to make sure that we have enough of them to take land. Like, we're growing so much faster than our dynasty is, and I did not work hard enough in the first 100 or 150 years to grow the dynasty. We could have so many branches right now, right? Now let's back up to here. I mean, he did great, but then these guys, like, okay, so they all died out. They died out. I guess that was unlucky. He died out. They died. They died. Actually, I kind of remember this. It was a tragedy. Everyone died. Yeah, it's just like, I guess we were more unlucky than anything else in our early game that we didn't get enough branches. Look, this guy was matrilineally married off. Anyway, I'd say that we're probably done for tonight. There might be a very narrow window. I mean, it's going to happen almost instantly. Because our capitals are so close right now, his and mine, I think that our... I might. Like, and this is a huge might. No, I can't pull around with a favor. I have to literally kill him. I think that's the only way. Can you take concubines now? I can. But for myself, that's kind of a non-issue. What I need to be doing is passing out concubines to members of my dynasty to make sure that they have concubines and are having lots of children, and that would help me more, I think, than me having lots of concubines. So that's something we can definitely look at. That's actually a pretty good use of time, I think. It's super boring doing it. Yeah, you just go like this and you grab all the little 16-year-olds. And you grab them all up. And then once they're all in your court, you pass them all out again. And you just do it and do it and do it. That's exactly the strategy that we had when we picked up that 80 trade post achievement on our Norse Germanic Pagan Merchant Republic game from a few months ago. Are these in order of being unlocked? What order are these even in? I don't know. They're not in any order I understand. Where is it? Trade Empire, that's what I'm thinking of. April 6th. Yeah, so I guess that was like 6 weeks ago, not a month ago. So we can definitely hand out concubines now to all the Zoroastrians. And then, yeah, after doing that, maybe in 15 or 20 years, we may legitimately have enough male children that we can start passing things out. Part of the problem, though, also is shrinkage, right? I mean, think of Ultra-Jordan. He started off with just this. And then the guy that we put in charge of Jerusalem died. Right? Depression at 62. Well, I mean, he didn't have enough kids was the problem. I'd be depressed as well. Oh, well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed in a second. Thanks everyone for coming and watching. I don't mean to sound as though like I totally don't have any direction. There's still lots of growth we can do in here, even though I hate fighting tribals. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think though the next 6 or 7 years we're gonna try and have a kind of area of peace. My heir's about to hit 16 and I'll lose this fertility. After that, I mean, area of peace just because I need to get my retinues 100% reinforced. Is there a downside to having the concubines yourself? Kind of. Because we still are hoping to be able to fix a weak inheritance on this generation, right? That is to say, assassinate this poor girl when she hits 50, try and secure a marriage somehow with one of these girls after they grow up. Probably buy a favor off them almost right away, wait until they're married, assassinate their husband, and bring them back in. That's really the only way I can see that happening. Pretty much exactly what we just did, except hopefully it doesn't take 25 years. It'll probably take 25 years. I'm pretty sure the only reason we succeeded in the end is because we ended up taking over Hispania. So, go figure. You think 45 is the cutoff date for getting pregnant? Yeah, maybe. I can't remember if I've seen anyone over 45 get pregnant before. The AI definitely doesn't like to marry people when they're like 37, 38 plus. Anyway, that's it. Thanks a lot. Good night, Ikaji. Good night, everyone. Take care. We are finished.